Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. New season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Hurt.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back, it's the handoff. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Slot man motioned over. Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Hey. Cougar 19. Check. Hurt.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running back motions right. Now McCarthy. Completed to his running back. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. And there's the hurry up here. Go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Going the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Rookie now from the gun. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. Escapes the defender. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Bronco, 79 Broncos. Ready,
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panthers. Go, Riggs, go. Rig alert, Rig alert.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hall can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up.
Ready, set.
Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Working quickly here.
Across the yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Complete on the option. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Reload! Vikings,
There's a dive up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Complete. Downfield to Felton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Just 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
They'll go play action on first down. It's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They give on second to Hall. Shoots away from one. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Step. Here we go. Step. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Hall running between the tackle. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw here. They set up the screen here for Hall. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Hey, smash.
Hall can't bypass that line. He's stuck him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they balked on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again now. McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Now they send their back in motion right. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just not going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Bison.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Tackle made right around the 26. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Bucky Irving now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete to Beckham. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
You can run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Pick up of 2 here. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Okay,
All
break.
set to go now from the 35.
Safety Ranger. Safety Ranger. 2.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's Hall on the carry. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Rig. 18 drop. Go, Rig. Go.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
Second and 12 at the Vikings 38-yard line.
Check 60, check 60. Check. 7 Pirates.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcat.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Brown again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Ready.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, Scott. Ready?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing it again here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is completed downfield directly. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
This is Hall. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Ready? Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It is caught left side. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Ready, ready?
That's completed to the right. It'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah,
that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. 76, ready.
Back to throw it. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Brown with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Brown on the inside give. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes out to the left. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. It's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Vikings down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side to Brown. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
They start the drive call. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut up.
He'll look to throw it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
3. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Connection made to Beckham. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
It's Johnson on second down. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Tight, 19 tight. Ready
to throw. Find Johnson out of the backfield. They get there to take him down right around the 41. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And folks, we're headed for overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
First throw of overtime. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
Takes the second down snap. Next with his back, Paul. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss from the tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And they finally make it just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Rig alert, rig alert. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here comes Hall. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
60 by 6.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
18, 5 here. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through. Now they're a stop away from the win.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's McCarthy. He's thrown deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take the lead in this game. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock. Some bonus